Alrighty, welcome back everyone to another kook fishing video. Today we are at the Coburn Shopping Centre. The aim of today is we have a $50 budget and we're going to get an entire new setup, some lures, and hopefully catch a fish. This is going to be the Swan River edition of this challenge. We'll see what we can catch. We'll see what we can find in Big W first. I'm not too sure if we can actually even get a setup and lures for $50, but who knows. It's going to be a probably larger challenge filming in the store and talking with customers walking around, but that's more of a mental challenge. Then the actual fishing challenge begins. But anyways, let's not chat too much more in this packed car park with everyone looking at me. Let's head on into the shopping centre and see what we can find. Much better selection here than anywhere else I've seen, at least. But the struggle is going to be making sure everything is $50. I've got some okay stuff here, I can't lie. Like, to be honest, $15 for a single combo. I genuinely expected these sort of cheaper combos to be a little bit less cheaper. Let's have a look at what other stuff we've got. We've got some braid as well, 15 bucks for some braid. That'll chew up too much of the budget because we still need to get lures and everything else as well. We're not gonna worry about bait or anything like that. This is such a classic. The old Bite Science plastics, and they work too. Man, I don't know. I think we'll figure out the combo first and then we'll kind of go from there, because this is what's going to eat up most of the budget. I've got this Zenith tackle kit. Comes with soft plastics, but these probably have no action at all because they're that really cheap rubber that's just stiff and just doesn't really do much. What do I think? See, I don't want to go too cheap because we're going to have to fish with it all day until we catch something. That's going to be the toughest part. I am looking at this though, 15 bucks. What size is it? I think it's a 4-foot combo. That's going to be a pain to use. This one comes with hooks for 22 bucks. This is 22 as well. It's a little bit more serious. What size is that one? 6 foot. This might be the combo. I think we got the combo sorted. We just need to look for lures now. So quick maths. We've got $28 left to spend on some lures. Primary target throughout the Swan River is generally going to be flathead. They're going to be one of the easier fish that we can catch. There is the chance of tailor too. Like, I'm looking at this. This looks really cool. The cool thing about cheaper combos as well is there's no... Oh, that's a jig. Since when did Big W sell jigs? It's 20 grams though. It's too heavy. $7. I mean, you can't go wrong. It gives you, what is that? Like a little worm, some grubs, and a little crab looking soft plastic. Got $11 left to get a few more lures. Leave that there for now. I wouldn't mind targeting tailor as well, that'd be cool. Don't know what else to choose. That would be really funny to get a flathead on, but just not really realistic. There is this 14 gram one here. That might make a little bit more sense for like tailor or giant herring if we can get lucky. The spot we're going to, I'm not sure if you do get giant herring though. That's $6, so that would leave us with $5 left to get a lure. Alright. Oh, we could go spoon. How much are the spoons? $4, 7 grams spinner. Sorry, not spoon, spinner. I think that's it. I think that's the selection. So we got Force 10 6-foot combo, 7 gram spinner, 14 gram metal, and a classic Bite Science soft plastic pack. I think every time someone does a challenge like this, they always feature those Bite Science plastics, but it's just because they're such good value for what they offer. But I think that does it. Let's go and pay for these ugly lures and get right into the fishing. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it down to the first location of the day. I believe this spot is called Blackwall Reach. I fished it in the last Big W challenge and we had some awesome luck down here, but we'll give it another go. Man, filming in that shopping center was embarrassing, but another really embarrassing thing, I got the maths completely wrong. So I had $50 to spend and we ended up spending only $39. I thought it was $49, so we're $10 off. You know what? It just goes to show, stay in school, kids. It's very important for you. But anyways, I guess the whole point of this sort of episode was to showcase you can absolutely shop and fish on a budget. You know what? I'll still call it a $50 challenge, but regardless, the setup we're rocking with, as you would have seen, is the Force 10 6-foot 2 to 4 kilo combo. We've got a spinner, we've got a metal lure, and we've got a packet of soft plastics, the Bite Science plastics. But regardless of that, I reckon let's get you on the chest mount and let's set this bad boy up. All right, we've always got this plastic shroud over these bloody combos. It's so freaking frustrating trying to rip these off. Nice. She looks purty. Oh, hit myself in the head. There we go. Nice, lovely combo. Click handle. Oh, this doesn't spin at all. Oh, this is definitely a $22 combo, let's just say that. Non-existent drag. Handle that doesn't actually spin properly. Oh, it's starting to spin now. I'll get this off as well. I think I want to start off using one of the soft plastics just to see if we can get a fish on the board straight away. And remember kids, always deal with your rubbish. Oh no, look at this. She's plugged up. Is that even gonna go in there? It doesn't even fit. While we were in Big W, I was just checking out all the guides. I did not expect that I would have to bloody suss out the connection. I think it's just epoxy that's in the way, so we'll get our pliers and we'll chip that away. I think we're sorted. There we go, she fits now. Oh man, this is a combo. Suss this bad boy out. Sheesh, that is a flash combo. All right, anyway, let's get a plastic tied on. Let's see if we can get into some flathead, eh? That's the main goal, flathead and tailor. Oh my God, this is interesting. Luckily they have red fishing line because I didn't actually bring leader with me because that should disappear in the water as well as we fish. Red apparently has a much better, I don't know, invisibility rating, we'll call it that. That's not the actual word, but it has a better invisibility rating being in the water. So the fish hopefully shouldn't see that too well. Come on, bite science. We'll start off with a grub. You can never, ever go wrong with a grub. And go for gold. Just rig her up. Now, because these soft plastics are quite cheap, they are very stiff as well. But they do have a much better action compared to some of the other soft plastics we're looking at in Big W. So these are actually a viable option. That's something I would consider if I was on a strict budget. We'll connect that via a loop knot. And I reckon, let's get into the fishing. Alrighty, that easterly is still relatively strong. This spot's cool because once the southwesterly kicks in, no, actually, this spot is good on an easterly. Southwesterly is not what you want. That's when you start to feel it. Yeah, right, okay, I'm getting my spots mixed up. Anyway, I already know casting with this cheap setup is going to be an absolute struggle. Probably a bigger struggle than actually catching a fish. We hook anything decent, and Swan River and decent doesn't usually go together very well, but oh, I think I see Taylor busting up. I think I should be able to skid her on right to this edge bit. I don't want it to get too deep because the water is very cold. I do have my net with me this time compared to last week's video where I didn't have my net and I had to grab everything. First cast with the Big W setup. Cast like garbage. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be hard. I can already feel it. It's a tough stick apparently. The FX 2000 spinning tough stick. If we get snagged, we might be in trouble. These budget challenges are so funny. I love doing them. I hate going into shopping centres and talking. People are looking at me weirdly. I don't blame them. When you got a guy shoving a camera in his face in a shopping centre, anyone would look at that. Oh man. We are not casting out far at all. Oh, I freed up the handle. It was just bent. This has got to be like 20-pound mono on a tiny little setup like this. This is ridiculous. Jeez. 4 guides, premium casting feel, all the sensitivity in the world. Very full spool, so if we hook something massive, we're not going to be screwed. What a beautiful day, but it's been like this almost every single day off. Like, I've really been lucking out. I think it's finally feeling bad for me every time I have wanted to go out in winter. The weather was just bad, but now lately it's been amazing and I'm not going to complain. Oh, I just had a hit on the straight retrieve. Or is that just digging in weed? It's hard to tell. There's like no feel in this rod. That drag is so bad. I might just have to fish it locked. Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe a $20 combo just isn't it. The problem is I can't tell when I'm on the bottom as well. Just want to knock the fish off on the plastic and then start with the metal, because we'll get so much better casting distance with that. And to get a tailor would be really cool. Giant herring just seems very far-fetched. Oh, I'm snagged. Oh, nearly backlashed. This setup is junk. Please just be caught in weed. It was. Sweet. Just about ripped the plastic off. Oh, it bent the jig head. Interesting. I might just bend that back. I can't be bothered changing right now. Good quality jig heads. The barb's pretty bent on this at least. Circle hook, question mark? Oh my gosh. This is proper junk. Zero casting distance, zero feel, zero drag, and so far, zero fish. We're snagged again. I think we broke off. Yeah, we did. Awesome. Look at that line lay. That is so loose. This is difficult. Alright, while I've been fumbling around in my bag, the southwesterly looks like it's come in now. This is what I was saying about the spot. I thought the southwesterly was actually good, but it does come from that direction, which creates a crosswind. So it's only fitting that now we tie on the metal, just because we're going to be struggling a lot with the plastic. We also might have to do a spot move, maybe, if we can't produce any good fishing action, just to complete the challenge at least. But one positive note about the southwesterly is I've personally found tailor love that wind direction. So yeah, we'll get the metal tied on now and hopefully get into a tailor first cast. If we get into a tailor first cast on the Shockwave Tsunami Pro 14 gram silver metal, you guys have to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite lure that's under $10. $10 Australian. So if anyone's in America watching that, figure that out yourself. That would be like, what, $7 something, $6 something? I don't know what the exchange rate for the AU dollar to US dollar is right now. But simple uni. Cool thing about these, I guess, is they come with a nice little swivel already attached to the split ring, but it's not a very strong split ring or assuming swivel. So yeah, look, I think the reel would shatter before the swivel or split ring break. Sweet, got that tied on. Right, let's see how this thing swims. Got a pretty cool action. Standard for, I guess, a metal slice. Tailor would love this lure. Just let's hope there's some tailor in here. All right, don't let me down. Wow, we really don't get much casting distance with this. And the drag's gone all stupid. We just have to lock the drag up and hope we don't hook a 60 centimeter Swan River beast. I know there's some 50s and 60s cruising around here sometimes, so I've been told. Even pushing 70. Imagine that. 70 centimeter tailor in the Swan River. That's mental. On this setup too would be insane. It's a pretty standard retrieval action with these metal slices. I don't really want to pause it. You can pause them, but I don't want to because I'd be risking getting hooked on the bottom. So yeah, let's not do that. Oh, there we go. Much better casting distance when I actually try. Is that a hit? Oh, it's seaweed. Thought I got a hit. That's definitely not what you want to catch. What can you do about it? Oh, I landed right next to the duck. That would have sucked, for the duck at least. Oh no, bugs everywhere. All right, last cast at this spot, then we're moving. Best cast yet too. All right. Taylor, if you're around, now's the time to show yourself. Nope, okay. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? To the next spot. I'll see you guys over there. Alright, we're at the second location, Point Walter. Let's not waste any time. We'll get the plastic tied straight back on and hope to catch anything at this point. Besides a blowfish, but anything. Alrighty. I'm really banking on this spot working. The conditions so far look really good. It's just right now, there's also a lot of dirty water out far. And you can kind of see it. Tide is very low as well. Alright. Second location, Point Walter, mainly a flatty spot. There's really nothing else here as far as I'm concerned. The conditions don't look good either, but I'm really banking on this working, to be honest. I'm really banking on this spot actually producing a fish for me today. It has in the past, but it also hasn't as well, so fingers crossed. Anyways, enough chit chat. First cast, and I forgot how bad I cast. Well, I should actually probably get a little bit deeper as well. This is actually where I did catch my biggest flatty, and another interesting fact, the biggest flatty I caught was also the first flatty I ever caught, and I haven't been able to beat it since. It's always just been smaller models. Oh, that southwesterly's ripping. Should help our cast here though. So that will not help us. Our good old friend, ribbonweed. So bloody annoying. It's really hard to like actually complete a challenge like this because not only do you have the factor of the gear not being that great, which isn't really much of a determining factor for catching fish or not, it's just how different Perth fishing can be, especially in the Swan that I've found. Like, I've had one session where we have just non-stop flathead action, just flathead after flathead. Literally come back the next day, nothing. And then the next day after that, flathead, flathead, flathead. It's just figuring out this exact location. It's really frustrating because I don't live close. It's such a trek to come up here, and to catch nothing, it's really annoying. Catching nothing in general is annoying, let alone when you have to travel so far just to fish a spot. But the joy of today is using these budget combos and just seeing if we're good at budgeting, and apparently we're very good because I got the maths wrong. We could try the spoon as well. Well, not the, I keep calling it a spoon. We could try the spinner. I'm wondering if the spinner would also get flathead. The problem is I just have so much faith in the soft plastic. And I'm so worried if we do get an eventual hookup, pulling hooks because of no drag. I think if we do get a hookup, I'll have to back the drag right off straight away and just figure something out as we go, because this reel is not good. Ribbon weed, man. F off. That was a shit cast. No way. I was having a cast just as I was walking back and I actually hook up. I've got one. I've actually got one. Oh my God. This is a joke. This is actually a joke. Oh, I dropped it. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. Pulling hooks because of no drag. I think if we do get a hookup, I'll have to back the drag right off straight away. Oh my God. Pulling hooks because of no drag. I have no words. Pulling hooks. I have been fishing for 3 hours because of no drag. I have my last cast, and as I'm walking back, I hook up, and it was a good size flathead, and I just pulled hooks. Alrighty guys, we made it home safe and sound. Really unfortunate that we couldn't actually catch any fish today. We did have that one hook up. As I'm heading back, I like to throw out another cast and just kind of tow it behind me as I'm walking. And that's of course when we hook up. After fishing for like 3 hours for not even a hit, I hook up on the walk back. Because I did turn the GoPro off, I missed the hook up. That reel was actually really garbage. We lost the fish because as the fish went to lunge and swim away, the drag just didn't work. So ultimately the hooks were pulled out of that fish, and even more frustrating, so I set my eyes on that fish and I seen it was actually a very decent flathead. It was like a good solid 40 centimeters. I guess that's just how that goes, unfortunately. But yeah, today's challenge was unfortunately a fail. All in all, we had fun. We had, you know, a good day just getting out there, going for a fish with some garbage gear. Now look, I don't like to bash cheap gear, but I guess that is a good testament as to why you have to be careful about what kind of cheap gear you get. I think for $20, something off Temu would have been much better than buying it from Big W. That reel was just genuinely like bad. Anyways guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it, and we'll see ya in the next video. Thank you, have a good one.